So when we want to heal and when we want to get ourselves released from all the entanglements of this lifetime and of earlier, one is to start going into past lives and looking at things. But to my mind, the path that I have understood, which is the path of one consciousness, is saying that all our challenges stem from our isolation, from our identification of ourselves as an individual, as a limited, entity of consciousness, which has its own ego, which has its own identity, which is different from the others. And therefore, in this difference, in this separation lies likes and dislikes. In this separation lies the good and bad. In this separation lies, hurt and anger and jealousy and, happiness and joy. All these kind of emotions are because of the sense of separation, the sense of distinction. But when you come to the understanding that everything is one, and it comes from that one, and it gets a set of individual body, and therefore, and as the mind creeps in, it creates a separation, and we start to see ourselves as distinct, is where all this, the likes and dislikes and the good and the bad, and the laughter and the tears, they all come in only at that point of time. So, but that's not a reality. That's something which is momentary, and it's transitory, and it is impermanent, because this life itself is like a drop. The existence of this life is like a drop of water on a leaf. As long as it is there, it is silvery and shiny, but it is so unstable that it can, the water can just run away from the leaf at any point of time. It's unstable. We don't even know at what minute we are going to leave this body. So, therefore, this separation is a temporary state. Our true state is oneness. And the whole idea of this state of having, of getting a body and experiencing separateness is that during this process of a human body, we are to then use this body to experience this one consciousness. Go back and experience what we truly are when we are not in the body. Because the source is one, we come from the source and we go back into that same one source of consciousness. And during this period of a lifetime, we've got to experience that. So if you start to view it from that experience of that understanding, then you realize that actually this forgiveness is only to this experience of the mind, and this ignorance of seeing ourselves as separate. So if you can resolve this ignorance, if you can resolve this mistaken understanding and belief of ourselves to be separate, and if you can go and resolve it there, then everything else of the forgiveness and pain and all this becomes null and void, because they're all coming because of this understanding of us being separate and distinct. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So if you come there, then all this is redundant. We are doing this because we have still not reached that point of consciousness. So to me, really, past lives is the very fact that we are alive today means that there has been a past life, because of the karmic account. So it's the law of karma which tells us that there is something called as reincarnation. Okay, they are inseparable. So instead of trying to go and seek forgiveness and look at things in the past life, it's better to look at it here from this understanding and release ourselves from everything. It's like we say, when we experience self-realization, then whatever are the future karmas that have to come, they become inoperable because you have closed the account of law of karma. And all that you have to live with because of what you have taken this human body, that will come, right? Which is accrued, which is this present lifetime you'll have to live, and then future is all finished because you have squared up the account. So if you understand this whole game, and this, which is what we've done in Atma Chalisa, made everybody understand what is this playing field of a human body's experience of a lifetime on this planet. If you understand the rules and if you understand what you're trying to do, then you do things with that awareness. Are my actions liberating me, or are my actions trapping me further? Okay? Am I moving towards light, and I'm moving towards the world and getting more attached? And when you see it like that, everything becomes so clear, and there is a joy in it. There is a game in it. There is a sense of adventure in it, because there are these variables that you have to learn to deal with, and there are the traps and the lures and the dislikes, right, which are like the snake and ladder game. Something, if you get onto the ladder, you go up, it's like the likes, and then there are those snakes that they bite, they bring you down, okay, and they are the likes and dislikes. So it's so beautiful. You understand this play? This is then living in this play and dealing with this play is beautiful. It's like a game. Otherwise, there is so much of nonsense to be cleared.